So Motta has got the goal to put our cup run underway.
Oh, yes!
Hello and welcome back to another episode as part of the Corners of Europe Challenge, and welcome back to KA, where in today's episode we have got the all-important first cup game of our season here. We're going away to Arbaer here, as you can see in the cup. Third round is where we enter. We have skipped the first two rounds, and Arbaer, if we go and take a look at how they've done in their last few games, a 2-0 win at home there, and then in the first round, if we can, I don't know how long it's going to take to find them here. I'm sure there they are actually. They won 1-0 after extra time. 2 home games for them, and because they're the lower seed, I assume they get the home advantage as well in this game. As a result, they do have the home advantage, but I assume that's the reason why they get it, because of being the lower seed. We need to go there, get the result, advance on to the fourth round of the Icelandic Cup. So we've got that game coming up today, and then after that we've got a game also away in the league. So 2 pretty standard games we should get over the line in the cup, and that will put us within 4 rounds of winning the Icelandic Cup, achieving that second goal, which we have wanted to do as part of this Corners of Europe Challenge. I'm going to take a look. So it's not 2-legged ties actually for the cup, and then in the final, that's obviously 1 leg. Quarter-final is 1 leg. So it's looking very, very good, and hopefully we can go on and give it our best shot this season. Maybe even get it wrapped up in the first season. I wouldn't expect us to, but if we can go and get it wrapped up, that would be perfect for us. Going and taking a look at the schedule off the back of the games you had last time out. That 3-0 win ended the episode. 2 games where we had bad results. I guess we just weren't up for it really, but we had that draw, a 2-0 loss at home, very tough one to take. But after that, 2 huge results. We bounced back against Breiðablik, as you can see there, a 2-1 win away from home. So we're doing very well against these teams who are kind of, the best teams in the whole country. Both we've done the away wins against them, and now when they come to us, we should be able to give them a good game. Breiðablik there, as you can see, they are a team who've just qualified for the Conference League, and I'm not sure, is it going to come up here? Yeah, so they didn't qualify here, but they have actually qualified for the Conference League in real life. So a European team, and we've got a huge result against them. The team who are also third in the league. If they had beat us, they would have gone very clear of us, but now we have beat them. Should they win their game in hand, we would still stay 2 points clear. Top of the table is where we find ourselves. A great result in that game. And we've played half of our games already. We've got, or even more than half, 10 games left in the normal kind of set of games, and then we've got 15 games left. That's the way to think of it. But obviously we split off into the Championship group. It's going to be tough if we want to win this league. We're going to have to show our class in that Championship group, show what we're about. But we already have managed to do that in these games against Vikingur and Breiðablik as well, who are second and third in the league as it stands, and we currently sit in first place. 12 games played, 8 wins, 1 draw, just the 3 losses so far in this season. We know what we've got to do for the rest of this season, but more importantly, our cup run starts here. First game of the day, let's go and play Arbaer. So the team for our first cup game here in Iceland, it starts with Diaz in goal. We've got a backline of Arnason, Parada, Adelsteinsson and Witchner. We've got Syverson, Hawkson, Hafsteinsson in the midfield. Stoll on the left. Bilotso stays in the team today because Kuto is out on international duties. And up top, Luis Motta. Kick off here in this game, a huge game for us in the cup, and Hawkson already has an early chance here. It's forced to save out of the Arbaer goalkeeper. This is a real statement game for us. We really want to show our intentions, what we're about, and we have already in this season. But when it comes to the cup, I don't think any team in the whole of Iceland is really going to have as much of a focus as we do, because we pose a unique challenge that what we want to do in terms of win the domestic cup here in the northwesternmost country, one of the very far teams even in the whole of Iceland. But in terms of a team who's played in European football as recently as this season in the qualifiers, very, very far away team. They will have had to travel very far to get around. We want to win this trophy and it'll make for a very good challenge. And that gets underway in this game today. And it's going to be very important to put a good display on if we want to go on and win it in the end. The trophy for KA, that is, I guess you could describe it as the one that got away. 4 times they have lost in the final. We need to go on and deliver it and finally win that trophy for them. And our club luck on this channel has not been very good. It's only ever really been overturned in the final 2 seasons of Matov's English journey, where we won those 2 back-to-back FA Cups, and also we made a Carabao Cup. We won the Carabao Cup as well. But apart from that, if you've seen that series, our cup draws absolutely crazy. The teams we drew all the time, it was crazy how we always got tough games at tough stadiums as well. All the time we were away, and the times where we got good draws, we were able to capitalise on them. Hopefully, that's not something we carry through here into KA, into Iceland, and we get a nice game here in this third round tie where we have been the better team so far, but Arbaer just slowly creeping into this game, gaining a few chances. But yeah, as I say, we've had those tough draws, but we need to kind of to overturn that, forget about that, as our kind of main focus now is to win the cup. There it wasn't, it was just kind of build a good team. It was also to win a cup as well, and we won that in the first one, being the Carabao Cup. And here there's going to be a big focus on it. We get bad draws, but we have been literally the best team in Iceland at the moment, so it shouldn't affect us too much really. We just need to really lay down our intentions and kind of just hope that luck is not carried around with us, bad luck carried around with us, because it's annoying when that happens. But that's how it's going to go, I guess. I don't think we will get, well, I'd like to say we won't get bad draws, but I don't think there's anything that's really a bad draw here. We've proven so far, especially in this season, for our, our time in the cup this season, how we will be, the kind of profile we've built up about ourselves for this season and our attempts at the cup in this season. We've shown that we can do it home and away. We have been very good, especially away as well, I'd say, to be honest. We were behind in the game where we against Breidablik, where we were behind in that game, and it was a tough position to come back from a 94th minute winner is what got us over the line. And I think we've proven why we can be a really good team. If we can get results like that against the best team arguably in Iceland at the moment, or one of definitely top 2, I'd say. If we prove we can get results like that, huge results away from home, and that was a crucial part of when we won the cup in any of the cups in back in England when we were with Leicester. We've proven that, and it's a crucial part. We've proven that we can go on and do that. I don't see why we cannot go and win this cup eventually. A good team behind us as well. I think we could be on for a real good result, hopefully in this season, but it may take a few, but I think in the end we will be able to deliver it. Here at KS, Hafsteinson there, he's put another chance wide, so close to getting our first goal in this game to kind of settle the nerves in a game where we have highly dominated. It's not turned out to be the goals that have been going in for us, but there's still lots of time to go in this game. I thought when I was looking at the whole concept, I thought the hardest goals to achieve would be the Champions League with Shakhtar, but then I thought at the top it would genuinely be to win this cup, because knockout tournaments, these cups are so relentless. Results going against you is just so easy to happen, and you think it won't affect you because there's not that much of a focus on cups, domestic cups for many teams. But you can go and play really good football in the league, and then you go in the cup, maybe rotate the team bit. It's not something I like to do, but you just go into those games and it's just a completely different display, and you can lose to teams who you wouldn't expect at all, who you don't really need to. As Motta is in here, he's hit the post again. That's been the story of our chances so far. But yeah, you go in those games and you just don't get the results that you want at all. It's a completely different dynamic. We need to take our chance when it comes up and take off that goal of winning domestic cup, and hopefully it should. I think it can, from what I've seen early on in this season. I think we have the potential to do it here in KA. 40 minutes gone in this game, a very eventful one thus far. We still have 5 minutes, just over I should say, 5 minutes plus added time to go in this half a game. We have really made a lot of chances, but today has just not been the day of the goals in a season where we could be on for a record amount of goals. We've just not found them in, and I don't think that's an issue. The goal's going to come eventually. As Motta is through on goal, he's offside, I think, unless it is going to stand. So Motta has got the goal to put our cup run underway. It's a lovely finish, to be fair. That slip ball through, and he slotted it away very, very nice, and we finally break the deadlock after 40 minutes. It's the goal we need to just calm our nerves, take this into half time, a game where we've dominated. We finally get our reward for that. Go into half time, calm down a bit, and just go again in the second half for a much better display. Hopefully, we need to. I mean, we've got this league run going on as well, where we've been playing in the league, which will continue in the next game here in this episode. We've been impressive, and we need to focus on that as well, because in winning another league title, kind of, I guess we'll say 3 seasons now. We've had a first full season with Santa Clara, then a bit of that season, and then went and finished that year with KA. I would say it's the third season now, so winning that league title would make it 2 league titles in 3 seasons. Going on and doing that would be it would be a pretty nice way to start off the challenge, to say the least. Hopefully we can go on and do that. A very unexpected result in my opinion, but it would be nice to still go on and doing something to kind of, if it's there, if it's on offer for us, we might as well go and fulfill it and see what we can go and do in the rest of this season. It's still a very short season, and it's good for us. It helps us to play good football when we go into these cup games, because we don't have such a demanding schedule. I mean, those 4 games in a week, I've never seen that anywhere else, but apart from that, you hardly play any games, to be honest. It's 2 week breaks between a lot of games, so we're in a good position for the rest of this season. Hafsteinson is bursting into the box. Can he get our second of the game? The woodwork has denied us 3 or 4 times already in this game. So close to we could have had so many goals if they'd just been converted. 60 minutes gone in this game. 4.09 xg in this away game. It's been a very, very impressive display. Very happy with it, and we need to just get over the line and take away our first win of, hopefully, I mean, it could either be hopefully of many or of not many, to be honest, in the cups, because we want to get this over and done with as soon as possible. I'd like to spend more time here in KA, but if we keep playing the way we are, we could easily go and win it this year. But don't want to curse anything for now. We need to just take it in our own pace and enjoy the time we have here as well, because it has been fun so far. And I think a few more seasons would be nice. And if we were to get knocked out, as I said, out, it wouldn't surprise me. But if we can get it done, over and done with as well, that would be not a bad thing for us necessarily. And the time may be short. No jobs might even come up for us as well. That's one thing to consider, that the jobs that we want may not even come up for us, so we have to enjoy the time. And if it's a longer process, then it's a bit of a longer process, and that's what it's going to be all about as we get our second goal of this game here. The 200 in attendance finally see another goal after another 1 hour of basically football, half time and all that. The 187 in attendance, to be exact. It only looks like a few KA fans in this stand where we've just scored. We finally get another goal to what should top off a win in the cup, see us through to the last 16. It would be, the last 16 of the cup now. So we're advancing at a very rapid pace. There's been 128 teams. 128 teams we're starting to advance on now to the very latter stages, and being in that first division gives us that advantage. Steingrimson there, thought that had gone straight in. Apparently not. We're going to bring, I don't know what I'm looking for. Is it the match momentum? That's what I'm looking for. As you can see, it's been a very, very dominant display, and the goals do not tell the story of this game. It's exactly how we expected to play, and ultimately it looks like we could come away with the win. 10 minutes left in this game. We've seen a lot of highlights, seen a lot of football. The reason we've played so well, put up it should hopefully go over 5 xg shortly. The reason it's been like that is because this tactic is just so dominant. 73% possession across the whole game. You just retain the ball and you dictate the play and make the chances that you want. Overall, a great performance for us, and that should see us through to the next round of the Icelandic Cup here. Is there going to be one final chance? Motta, who's already got a goal in this game, there could be time for one more for him. Ingvarsson plays it into Steingrimson there. A few of the substitutes getting involved now, but Arbaer have turned this ball around here, and now we need to do a bit of defending. Our first real bit of defending, and it is a goal for Arbaer here in this game. And I mean, if you saw the score and saw we only won by 2-1, you'd think away from home, you'd think it's a much closer game than it is, but we've gifted them that goal. It's a poor goal. Our defending has not really been amazing, to be honest. We can see goals when we don't need to, but at the end of the day, we come away with the result that we need. That is a win in the Icelandic Cup, and that's exactly the result we wanted. From this episode, next episode, we will be going on to the next round of the Icelandic Cup. So the draw for the next round of the Icelandic Cup has been drawn. We're going to be playing against Holka, as you can see here. I think this game might just be off camera because we've got it's a game realistically we should be winning. They are in the some of the lower down divisions, I believe. We really should be going on and beating them. And yeah, in the next episode we will be playing in the game for the quarter final. Is it the quarter final? It's the round of 16 now, so yeah, we will have a quarter final game of the Icelandic Cup in the next episode. We've got a game coming up now in the league. Let's go and play it. So the team for this game, I've gone and learned the name. I believe it's Throttur. We're going to be playing against today. The team starts with Diaz in goal. We've got a backline. Arnson, Parada, Adolsteinsen and Wichner. We've got Siversen, Hawkson, Hafsteinsen, Stoll on the left, Bilotsikovets on the right, and Motter up top. Kick off here in this game, back into the league today, the chance to retain our spot at the top of the table, an away game for us. So, I mean, to be honest, I think we've lost just one game away, and then the other two we've lost have been at home, to be honest. And I've not lost many on this channel. I must have lost, I don't even know. I think maybe a total of about. I'm not sure. When we were at Leyton Orient, we had a bit. Was probably the roughest spell for us. But genuinely, in apart from that, I think we would have had 20 or 30 losses at home. To be honest, I really do think we've not lost that many games. It's away where we let ourselves down a lot, and I think any team has that. To be honest, going to a home stadium is always very very tough. And for any team coming to our stadium, one thing I like is to make it. You should make it into a scary place, a place where teams dread to come. And I think with a lot of the teams, the successful teams that I've managed, even with some of the bad ones, a kind of place where we've been able to always resort to is our own home ground. And it's a shame that this season we've not been able to deliver, but if we can end the season with 2 trophies maybe, then that would I'm sure they would not complain. In the end, Wichner down this right side is going to have a chance to deliver a ball in. It's a floated ball. Hawkson's at the back post, and he gets a goal to make it 1-0 and keep us at the top of the table. It's a lovely finish by him, and we need to hold out with this result. That goal should calm us down a little bit, but yeah, it's a good goal to settle us into this game. Hawkson, he's been in and amongst the goals recently. If we go and take a look at what he's been doing, I feel like if I can click him anytime now, I feel like he has scored quite a few goals, 4 goals so far in the league. He has been very very good for someone who's playing in that midfield role. Is he the attacking yeah, he is the attacking midfielder, I believe. So a lot more attacking than Hafsteinsen, who's playing. He's playing as a Mazzala, but he has to resort to his. He stays more in the midfield in comparison to Hawkson, who's got that tendency to kind of burst forward in his attacking midfielder role. There's a chance here for Throttur here from this corner, but Bilotsikovets, he's going to look to try and get there first. He doesn't manage to, and now Throttur is just going to try and hold on to this ball. It's a ball into the middle. It's going to be a header. We have to win now. Hafsteinsen gets that clear only as far as a corner for Throttur here, and now we need to do a bit of defending. Something we've not really been too exceptional at in this season, but if there's a time where we need it, it's now. We've got a huge few games coming up. We're going to have all the reverse fixtures for the games we've already played in this season, and the last kind of final few games before we go into those championship groups and relegation groups. I don't think we're going to qualify for the relegation group, but if we want this league title, the chance to go and play in some Champions League qualifiers, I believe we need to go on and win our games. As Motter has played through on goal, he's going to put this away. Hopefully that's what he does. I do think it's going to be offside though. The flag has gone up on that far side. No VAR. The decisions just go straight away. The decision this time around for us is offside. 1/2 of football left in this episode. I have made the decision to not play that cup game. I mean, I hope we do win it. I really do hope we do win it, but I really do think we will win it. And then next game we will probably have a much tougher game against the opponent, hopefully in the first division now, possibly in the second if some teams like that are staying in and around the competition. Still, it is from what I've been looking at, teams are very kind of outsider teams. It's what it thrives on. A lot of them teams are able to go and do well, and I feel like we are one of those teams, to be honest. I know they are finalists just last year, but I do feel like coming into the role we were one of those teams, but maybe not. We're in a good position to go on and win it. We've had a good game there last time out. We're playing well in the league, and you'd think we are one of the favourites now. But I don't want to curse us for now. Billups Kovacs is through on goal here. He's forced to save from their keeper there, and I don't want to curse ourselves. I don't like overestimate. I don't know. I don't like kind of. I don't know what the word is. Saying how good we are and stuff like that. When in reality we really could be exposed, and everything that I've said about us being a good team could really just be undone. But the way we are playing some good football, and you would think we are if we were an external team. I'm just not a fan of saying that about my own team, but. That's the situation at the moment. We're focusing on this game though, final 45 of the episode, as I've said, before we go into hopefully a quarter final next game. I really do hope we do win, and we should win it. It should be one of the dominant displays that we have put in for most of this season. Just the 3 losses all season, nearly reaching our 20th something game. I mean, if you count them League Cup games, whatever they were called, I guess you could call that form. Motta has picked up a bit of a knock here. Hopefully that's nothing too bad. If you count them League Cup games, then 4 losses. One was to Vikinga, and then we went to they beat us at our stadium just by 1 goal, 1-0. And then we went to them, beat them just with the 6-1 scoreline. Not too harsh in my opinion. We got our revenge in some pretty good fashion. That's probably the best way to describe it. 24 minutes left in this game. It's going to be a chance for Throttur here. It's clear, and now Billups can try and get this ball. On the counter-attack, we have no Motta with us. It goes up to Stoll, who's on there. On that left side, he could cut in, try and make a run into the box. He goes and plays it safe to Arneson, and Arneson goes back to Stoll. Nothing comes of it. I mean, we've had the ball. We've been dominating, but we just haven't created too many clear-cut chances. By the looks of it, we need to go and find them in this game to try and find another goal just to settle us down for the rest of this game and come away with the important 3 points. It's a slip ball through, it's hit the underside of the crossbar, it's gone out. The rebound, what a save that is from Diaz. I mean, I thought the first one was going in, they caught us napping, and luckily it hit the crossbar, but then that reaction save from Diaz there in goal. He's been a great signing for us, to be fair. He's been the standout goalkeeper in the league. Arguably, he's been making some very crucial saves, and it's exactly what we've needed from him. He might have just got us over the line and picked us up. Another huge 3 points in the league for us, and coming in from as a Brazilian national, he's not going to know the language, stuff like that. He has been very, very impressive. Credit to him. Vinicius Diaz, one of the Brazilian players. I'm not sure where he's come from, but he has been a great signing for us. 4 minutes is put up on the board. Full time whistle goes, and we pick up another huge 3 points here. So once again, thank you for watching. If you did enjoy that video, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe. I'll leave you with this little tune, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Thank you. Bye.